Hi chat. I heard you called 911 in the morning. Yeah, how'd you know? I did. This morning was a fever dream, I tell you. We did call 911 this morning. Okay? Let me paint you a picture, everyone. So, it's 5 a.m. 5:30 a.m. Okay, 5 a.m. and I wake up to like beeping. It's just like beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, what? What time is it? And I hear carbon monoxide warning, carbon monoxide warning, beep, 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 carbon. And I'm like, carbon monoxide, isn't that when you die? Sorry, like, isn't this like the thing that like, it's like, it kills you and like in like 5 minutes? So I jump out of bed and I turn on the lights to put my clothes on. I first of all try and smell for something, but I remember it's like, isn't it like odorless and it just kills you, right? So I was like, holy crap. So I try to find clothes and I realize the power's out. And so it's pitch black in my room and I grab whatever. I just don't wear pants. I'm just not wearing pants. And I throw on this top I found on the ground and no pants. I go outside and I'm like, it's completely dark in the house. I'm just like, Myung. I'm like yelling for her. She comes out. I'm like, what is going on? And then I open the windows. And I stick my head out and I'm like, dramatically gasping for air, even though I feel completely fine. And I'm like, do you feel okay? She's like, I feel fine. And I'm like, okay. It goes, carbon monoxide warning, beep, 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 beep. I'm like, I swear it's placebo. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking the power is out, most likely is what caused the detector to go out, right? So I feel completely fine. But we grab our pets and then Saikuno and Ray come downstairs and they're like, what's going on? And I'm like, the carbon monoxide thing is going, there's no power. And I was like, how do you feel? And everyone's like, fine. And Ray's just like, I'm going back to bed. I was like, but Ray, we get the carbon monoxide. And she's like, I feel fine. And I'm like, okay, oh God. So I'm freaking out. Me and Myung are standing by like this, like the window, just like, because I'm like, there's a chance we're dying, right? We could be dying. And so I start feeling like some, like this in my throat. I feel a little like I swear I'm like bringing the symptoms onto myself. Everyone else is like, we're okay. I start Googling, like, what do we do? And the first thing it says is call 911. Like it might not be a false alarm, right? I was like, most likely related to the power, but it was like the other option is call 911. And I was like, do I call 911 right now? And then they're like, I mean, it seems okay. I think we just need to turn off the alarm. Like, I think it's to do with the power. I was Googling carbon monoxide detector power outage. And they're like, yeah, like some, like power outages can cause your detector to go off or to turn off, but you should always still take it as serious. You know, it could be, you know, this thing kills you. And then Myung's going, not the odorless killer, like. And I'm just like rocking back and forth. And I'm like, I think the carbon monoxide's getting to me. I think it's getting to me. We're checking our pets. So then I dial 911. I hang up because I'm like, we don't need 911. But then I dial them again. And I'm like, because I remember like in the movies how like, or just in general, it's like once you call 911, they always like show up anyway, right? And I'm like, is this being dramatic? I was like, am I being dramatic right now to call 911? Like I don't call 911. It's just not a thing. I've just never done it. And then I mean, I just typed in what to do when your carbon monoxide detector goes off and it said call 911. Google said it. So I was like, okay. So I called them and then they picked up and they're like, is this an emergency? Fire department, police department? I said, my carbon monoxide detector is going off. And then they're like, all right, we're transferring you to the fire department. We get on the phone call with the fire department. And they're like, we're sending someone out. They start asking me questions about the alarm company. And I just start stuttering. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. So then they said they're sending people. So then a couple of minutes later, we start hearing like a helicopter. Is it for us, for an alarm? And then I was like, that's not for us. And he's like, but what if it is? And so I got really dramatic. I go outside, I look up, there's a helicopter. I'm like, whoa, it's here because of a carbon monoxide. It wasn't for us. It wasn't. But I thought it was. I was like, maybe it's a really slow news day. And like today, this is the most exciting thing that's happening. So I was like, whoa. Yeah. Anyway, so we go back in, and a couple minutes later, we just hear people barging through our doors. They're like, fire department! And I'm like, ah! And like 6 firefighters walk through our door. And they're like, is everyone okay? And I was like, we're fine. The alarm's going off. And they're like, okay, we'll get a detector. Well, they bring this detector thing, and this detector thing, they start turning it on, and it starts beeping yellow and goes beep, beep, beep. I swear, I was like, why does it sound like it's gonna blow? Like, why is that so dramatic? What's going on? And then they go, yeah, you're fine. There's no zero. You're good. They ask us some questions, like friendly questions. They were nice. And then they get a ladder. They turn off our alarm. They're like, yeah, you're good. It's just power outage related, because we had really bad winds here yesterday. And I think a tree like knocked over something. So then, they leave. Oh, I was being a little dramatic the whole time. I went on Amazon to buy a detector. I was like, okay, maybe in the future, because I was like, how much is this gonna cost us? Are they gonna is this gonna be sent to our address? Is this like a $2,000 bill? Like, I don't know. Like, how they have to charge us. There's no way this is free. And then we Googled it, and then Sakuna was like, this is where our taxes go. And I was like, so that is where our taxes go. Yeah. So yeah, the smoke alarm is beeping now. We're figuring that situation out. It's because we pulled the battery out to turn off the carbon monoxide thing. And anyway, so we called them. That was that. And then it was 6:30 in the morning. And at that point, I was like, wow, we're kind of awake. Like, the fire department was here. They left. We're fine. I was like, you guys want donuts? I was like, I'm kind of craving a donut. And then Saikuno and me, by the way, Ray was sleeping. She just went back. She came down. She's like, do you feel okay? She's like, went back up. And so, and I'm like, how is she sleeping? It's like, beep, beep, carbon monoxide warning, beep, beep. I'm like, dude, this is kind of scary. So then I was craving donuts. So then I said, how often are we going to be awake at 6:30 in the morning and be able to go get donuts? And there's always those janky donut shops that are I don't know, just like the ones you drive by, like Yum Yum Donuts, or I don't know, just the donut shops. And I don't know, I always drive by them, but I never go to them. But I was really craving one of those donuts. So I asked them if they wanted to go, and then Myung and Second were Second was like, I'll go. And Myung's like, okay. So